How many times have you let your past mistakes, your past failures, or just even decide or dictate what you're capable of in the future? How many times have you stopped yourself doing something because your past, you believed it showed you that actually whatever you were doing was not right for you? Welcome to another episode of Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. I'm Sanj, and as always, I'm here to help you build your habits to change your life so you wake up every day feeling excited, enthusiastic, and energized. I'm here to help you master your mindset so you can master your life. And if you get something from this episode, please leave a rating, a review, a comment. Let me know what you thought and what your biggest takeaway was. Today, we're talking about a topic that could shift the entire trajectory of your life. And that is how you need to stop letting your past determine your future. Your past is not your destiny. Stop behaving like it is. Stop acting like it is. The choices you make today determine your future, not the choices you regret from yesterday. Like when you look at stock reports, it says past performance is no indication of future performance. Why would you say that your past performance and past behavior is actually determining your future? So Karl Barth said, though no one can go back to make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. So think about that for a minute. Think, you can't change your past. What's done is done. You can learn from it. You have to move on from it. But from today, if you're using your past as an indicator to your future, you can stop that today. You can make your future whatever you want to. You can make it your brand new ending. And today, that's what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about why we allow our past to dictate our future. I'm going to be talking about why it's actually the potential that you have now that will shape your future. And I'll be giving you, as always, I'll be giving you practical steps to actually help you start living up to your fullest potential. So get ready, and hopefully you're going to have some big mindset shifts that could change a game for you and your life. So let's talk about, first of all, why do we let our past hold so much power over us? How many times have you actually, and I know I've done this, how many times have you stopped yourself doing something because you were like, actually, last time I attempted it, it didn't go so well? I know I've done that when it's come to trying new things, pushing myself out of my comfort zone. For most of us, it's because we create stories about ourselves based on past experiences. And that's wrong. Maybe you tried something new back then and it didn't go as planned. Maybe you were criticized for it or you were rejected. And then what happened is over time, these experiences you replay in your mind over and over again, and it creates a narrative. That narrative will be something like, I'm not good at this, or I'm a failure, or I'll never be successful. And this is what happens, and we start to live that through our lives. You start to live it thinking you're not good enough, that you're a failure, that you'll never be successful. And this is what happens because your brain is wired for survival, and it's called the negativity bias. And you're naturally more likely to remember and focus on the negative experiences in your life because they help you avoid danger in the future. But the problem is when you're focusing too much on the negative, you actually create limiting beliefs. You limit your belief in what's possible for you, in where you can actually live your life to the max, where you can live such a happy life. So just imagine you applied for a promotion at work, but you didn't get it. Instead of seeing it as an opportunity, like, actually, you know what? If I want the promotion next time, I need to brush up on X, Y, and Z. You actually internalize it and you start thinking to yourself, I'm not leadership material. And the next time an opportunity comes up, you don't even try because you've already decided to yourself that actually you're not capable. You limit your potential because of your fear of failure or because of your past negative experiences. And the result of that means that you just stay stuck. That means you don't grow. You don't become the person you're meant to be. Over time, you start to settle for a life that's smaller than what you're truly capable of. But what you don't realize, it's your potential, not your past, that shapes your future. Your past doesn't determine your future. It's your potential. Think about it. Your past is just a series of events. It's data, not destiny. What matters is what you're going to do with that data. What matters is, will you let it define you, or will you use it to grow? Your potential is unlimited. It's not based on what you've done. It's based on what you're capable of doing. And here's the kicker right now. You are only operating at a fraction of your potential. We all know the story of Michael Jordan, that he was cut from his high school basketball team. But if he had let that failure define him, we wouldn't know his name today. Instead, he focused his potential, he worked harder and became one of the greatest athletes in history. When you actually adopt a growth mindset, which is one that believes that you can improve, one that you can grow, you're more likely to achieve your goals. Because actually, your potential is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger you get. And that's what your life is. You actually, when you start to live up to your potential right now is only limited by your mind. If you start thinking to yourself, I can achieve it, I can build a business that I'm proud of, I can have the relationships I want, I can be as healthy as I want, you can do it. It's your potential is there. Just because you may not have had the relationships that you wanted in the past, you may not have been the person you wanted to be in the past, it doesn't mean you cannot be. When you start to live up to your potential, you start to actually achieve more in your life. Because when you start to live up to your potential, you're going to be setting yourself bigger goals. You're going to be going after them. You're going to be achieving those goals. Your confidence is going to be growing, and you're going to create a positive cycle of success for your life. When you start to do that, and when you're achieving more, you're going to feel happier. You're going to be more fulfilled, because when you're working towards your potential, you're aligned with your purpose. Every day you wake up, you're excited to take on the day. It feels meaningful. It feels like you're going somewhere. You know the direction in which you want to take your life. It's not one of these where you're allowing other people to determine your future for you. You're doing it. Your past is no longer an indicator to your future. Your habits, your actions today is what will determine your future. And then when you're feeling like this, people are going to be drawn to you. You're going to open yourself to more opportunities in life, because your relationships are going to improve. You're going to be talking to people more. You're going to be more likable. You're going to be happier. You're going to be leaving a longer impression. You'll be inspiring people. And at the end of the day, business is relationships. Life is relationships. You'll be opening yourself to new opportunities, whether it comes to career, whether it comes to relationships, friendships, whatever. You'll be starting to build relationships where you never thought you could build them before, because you're now in that state of mind. You're that kind of person with high energy, and and other people are noticing it. So if you want to start living up to your full potential, here are 5 ways in which you can start doing it today. Number 1 is to rewrite your narrative. Stop defining yourself by your past mistakes, by your past failures. Yeah, they happen. Yeah, they happened. Get over it. You can either use your past, think of past mistakes as bricks. You can either use them to build up a life that you want, or you can use them to build a jail around you. Create a new story, one that focuses on your strengths and the possibilities that actually lay ahead of you. You can rewrite your narrative. Stop defining yourself by your past mistakes or failures. Instead of that, they're done. You can't change it. You sitting there wishing things were different is not going to change anything. Instead, use those experiences and start to think, what can you learn from it? What can you change? What can you do differently? And with that information, create a new story, one where it focuses on new strengths which you've built from those past mistakes. Use those past mistakes and failures as building blocks for the life that you want. and make sure that it actually builds up on the life that you want and gives you so many more possibilities. Write down 3 things that you're proud of and 3 goals that you're excited about, and just think about how your past failures or mistakes can teach what it can teach you to get you to those goals. Next thing is surround yourself with growth-minded people. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you're surrounded with people who hold you back, it's time to make a change. Find people, network, join a group, a community of people who are working towards similar goals to you. The next thing is to embrace discomfort, because nothing happens in your comfort zone. Nothing changes in your comfort zone. So if you're not feeling challenged, if you're not feeling like you're pushing yourself, you're not growing. So if public speaking terrifies you, for example, but you know it's a skill that could advance your career, start small. Go to something like Toastmasters, volunteer to speak at team meetings. If you do that before you know it, and you start to do it more often, you'll start to build yourself up and become the person that you want. Focus on daily progress as well. Number 4, your potential isn't unlocked in just one go. It's built step by step. Commit to small, consistent actions every single day. When you start to improve just by 1% every day, it can actually lead to 37 times more progress over the course of the year. You'll be 37 times better. Gratitude is the final one. When you actually have an attitude of gratitude, it shifts your focus from what you're missing to what's possible. And when you start to see what's possible in life and you appreciate what you have, you're more likely and you're more motivated to build on it. So stop thinking that, you just need more to be happy. No, be grateful with what you've got, but still push yourself to be better. So write down or think about 3 things you're grateful for several times throughout the day. When you start doing that, it shifts your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance. Your past doesn't define you. It's your potential that does. So every day you have the opportunity to just rewrite the ending. The ending, that's entirely up to you. So what are you going to do today? Where are you going to take the pen and start writing the ending that you want? Thank you for joining me today on Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. If this episode resonated you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And as always, keep challenging yourself, keep pushing yourself, keep growing, keep mastering your mindset so you can master your life.